SAT math, if 5x plus 6 is equal to 10, then what is the value of 10x plus 3? Now, there could be so many ways to solve this question, but the one which I find pretty easy and fast is the one which I'm using. This is our given equation, multiply both sides by 2. You get 10x plus 12 is equal to 20, but we are required to find 10x plus 3. So negative 9, negative 9, this is 11, and this is 10x plus 3. So 10x plus 3 is equal to 11, and that is your answer. 10x plus 3 is equal to 11. Please do like, share, and subscribe. As the question says here, Jane makes toy beer. When she works with an assistant, she makes 80% more beers per week and works 10% fewer hours each week. Having an assistant increases Jane's output of toy beer per hour by what percent? So in these questions, first of all, we should read the question and try to understand what is given, what informations are given in the question, and what is there that we have to find out. So Jane is working to make toy beers. So let us assume Jane works 100. Jane is making 100 beers per week, and she works 18 hours. Sorry, 100 hours per week. Because the question says when she works with an assistant, she makes 80% more beers per week and works 10% less. Method that will take lesser time. There are various other methods to solve this question, but this method is going to take less time. Now, this is what Jane when works herself alone, she makes 100 beers per week and works 100 hours per week. That is our assumption. And Jane, when works with her assistant, she makes 80% more beers. That means 80% of 100 will be added. So it will become added to 100. So it will become 180 beers per week. And whereas the number of hours that she puts in is just reduced by 10%. So 10% you have to reduce from 100, so it will become 90 hours per week. This is the benefit of the assumption that I have made. You don't have to calculate, make too much of calculations. You get these figures. Now it says having an assistant increases Jane's output of toy beer per hour by what percent. So we will have to find out how much time, what is the total number of beers she will make if she works 100 hours. Then only we can compare. And now, if you can have a look at these figures 100, 100, and 180, 90, they are in direct proportion. So our next question is, what is the efficiency? What is the increase in efficiency? By what percent her efficiency increases? Output efficiency increases. So how to find that? Let us say we have to find, in order to compare, we have to take here 100 hours with her assistant when she works with for 100 hours. But let us assume that she makes X beers. So 180 by X will be equal to 90 by 100, from where we can calculate 90 times X equals to 180 times 100. So X gives you 200. I'm not writing much, but you can very easily understand 180 divided 180 times 100 by 90. So that is 200. Now what is 200? 200 is the total number of beers produced per week, total number of beers made per week when Jane works with her assistant. Earlier, when Jane was working alone, she was making 100 beers only. So what is the increase in number? Increase in number of beer made per week in number will be 200 minus. The question is asking by what percent. So percent is always calculated on 100. 100 increased number this produced, number of beers produced increases by 100. Total number of beers produced earlier was 100, and we have to calculate percent. So this is 100%. So cancelling, we get the answer 100%. Some of the students might get confused and they will mark this answer as the correct option, but it is wrong. This says by what percent is the output of toy beer per hour is increased. So increase is only 100, not 200. So this is going to be the right option. Option C is going to be the right answer. Thank you. The question that is given to us, I'll just go through the question once, then I'll explain you how to proceed with the solution. In the diagram, point D is the center of the medium-sized circle that passes through C and E. He's talking about this circle, and it's also the center of the largest circle that passes through A and G. Each of the diameters of the small circles with the center B and F result equals the radius of the medium-sized circle with center D. The shaded area is what fraction of the largest circle. I have drawn a larger figure here just to give you some explaining the concept easily. And also, I have, first of all, let us say we have the circle 4, circle 2, circle 1, the middle one, and circle 3, these two. So circle 2 and circle 3 are having the same diameter, therefore the same radius. Circle 1 has twice the diameter, therefore twice the radius. We have to find out the area of the shaded region, what part of the area of the largest circle, what part is the shaded region of the largest circle. That is the question. So I usually tell my students, instead of assuming some alphabets like A, B, D or R as radius and diameter, just think of some figure, number. There is also some trick how to select that number that I will explain later. But here I have selected the diameter as 40, diameter of the middle circle as 40, and diameter of the two small circles, which are equal in area, as diameter of the two small circles which are equal in area as 20 each. So we will find out the area of the largest circle. So see, after assuming these numbers, how fast we can calculate the entire calculation. And that is what is expected in SAT, solving question faster. So area of the large circle, what is the radius of the large circle? Radius of the large circle is from A to D. which is 20, 10, and 10, so 40. So pi r square is the area of the large circle. So pi and r is 20, 40. 40 square is 1600 pi. 1600 pi. 2 and 3 areas are equal, so that will be 10 square, that is 100 pi, and this will also be same 100 pi, whereas the area of the circle 1 will be radius will be 20, so 20 square is 400 pi square, pi r square, so 400 pi. So now what is the sum of all these area? I mean, what is the sum of area of 1, 2, and 3? 400, 100, and 100. Now we have to find the area of shaded region. So shaded region is just find out the area of the largest circle and subtract the sum of these 2, 3, and 1. So 1600 area of the largest circle minus 600 gives you 1000. So 1000 is the area of the shaded region. So what fraction it is? Fraction you have to find 1000 by 1600, and on solving you get 5 by 8. 200 5 is 1000, 208 is 1600. So your answer is 5 by 8 fraction. I hope it is clear. There could have been in the classroom, the explanation could have been in a different way, but when you are preparing for SAT, and these are the short tricks that the way I explain my students. Thank you very much. So what is the value of x plus y? 2x minus y equals to 8, so 4x minus 2y equals to 16. Cancel 2x, 2y and 2y. Add both sides, 5x equals to 4x and x 5x equals to 20, x equals to 4. Now in this equation x equals to 4, so y has to be 0. So x plus y is 4, and that is your answer. In these videos I will discuss SAT quant section questions, and I will apply tricks also so that you can solve the question much faster as compared to the normal time usually taken by the students. So this is the question, which of the following is equivalent to? Now we can see here we have the term x and x, but in this option there is x square and there is no x, so we can straightway cancel these options. So we have our answer only in these two options, which is easy to figure out. 2x square plus 3x square will give you 5x square, and we have 5x square in both the cases, but here it is negative 2x and then negative 3x, which is negative 5x. So correct option is the option A. Our next question has two equations, but if you take a close look at the question, it won't take much time to solve. We can apply some trick here. 2x minus y is equal to 8, so make it 4x minus 2y equals to 16, multiplying both sides by 2, and then add the two equations 1 and 2, so you get 5x, and these two get cancelled. 5x equals to 20, so x is 4. Now we have this equation, x plus 2y is equal to 4, which is possible only if y is equal to 0. So we got x equal to 4 and y equal to 0. That means x plus y will give us 4. So option B is the correct answer. In question 3, the circle above has center O and the length of the arc ADC is 5 pi and x is equal to 100 degree. This angle is 100 degree. What is the length of arc ABC? In order to find the length of arc ABC, we must know that the ratio of the length of two arcs of a circle is equal to the ratio of the measures of angles, central angles that subtend the arcs. So in this case, if this angle is 100, the remaining angle will be 260 because the total has to be 360. The ratio we are required to find the length of the arc ABC. So we can assume it as S, and length of arc ADC is given 5 pi. So 5 pi by S is equal to the angle subtended is by this is 100 and angle subtended by S is 260. So now equate the two and then you can easily find out S, which is equal to 5 pi times 260 by 100. That on solving will give you 13 5 and these two 5 cancels. So 13 pi will be the answer. 13 pi. So length of the other arc is 13 pi. That is your answer. Option B is your answer. Hope my explanation was clear. If you have any doubt, you can write your doubts in the comment section and I will answer them. Thank you very much.
In today's class, we are going to discuss problem 3.20 here, which says in the diagram, O is the center of the circle and AB parallels CD. Also, angle ABO is 24 degree. Angle OBC equals angle OCD. So we need to find angle BOC. Now, how to find angle BOC? Now I'll move to my whiteboard where we will explain these. We have this circle and AB is parallel to CD. Angle OBC and angle OCD are equal. So we first note down what is given. What is given to us is circle with center O and AB parallel C. Number 2 is given angle OBC equals angle OCD. Number 3, we also know OB will be equal to OC because they are the radii of the same circle. So OB will be equal to OC. Now the information that we have, we can assume this angle as Y and also this angle as Y. So OBC equals OCD equals, let us say, Y. Also, from the parallel line properties, we know angle AB